Hi, and welcome to this total body seated strength workout. Like the name says, we're going to be working the whole body, even the lower body, all in a seated position. So, of course, everything's low impact, also osteoporosis friendly. I'm using a set of 5-pound weights today. That's pretty heavy for this workout. So, always start lighter, 2-3 pounds, or even water bottles or soup cans is a great place to start. We will begin with a warm up. Have your weights ready. And let's just take the right shoulder and roll it back. So all the way up and back. We're gonna get our muscles nice and warm. And other shoulder, take it back. Back to the right, and this time roll it forward. And left. Making this movement a little bit bigger, this time a full arm circle. So big range of motion here, all the way up and back. Make sure you're seated up nice and tall, elongating through the spine. Other arm. And back to the right, this time big arm circles forward. And last one. To warm up the ankles, lifting one leg, few circles to the outside, and reverse in. And other leg. How this format is going to work, we're going to do approximately 8 reps per exercise. 2 exercises working the same area of the body, reverse. And then putting those 2 exercises together in a combination. And we'll alternate between upper body and the lower body. So that's what we've got in for you. Arms out to the side, crisscross and open. And try to change which arm is on top in your crisscross. Into here, side reaches, reach up nice and tall. Reach up and over. Let's do that again. Crisscross. As we do this, we're squeezing the chest and then squeezing the back as we open up those arms. Side reach. One more time, crisscross. And side reach. Making sure you're seated at the edge of your chair. We're going to lift one leg at a time, straightening the knee, squeezing the quad here, top of the thigh muscle. And then from here, I like to call these the windshield wipers. We drop the knees side to side. So you're feeling this in your hips, or maybe all the way up and down that IT band. Let's do that again. Up, 2, 3, 4, and wipers side to side. One more time. Side to side. And final move in our warm up, we're going to take our feet nice and wide. Sitting up tall, arms come up, keeping a straight spine. Plant your feet, hinge forward from the hips, reach towards me, and then maybe even all the way down. You're feeling the stretch, but don't round your back just yet. Reaching back and down here. And then come up. Let's do that again. All the way up, inhale. Hinge forward, reaching down, straight spine. And then if you do not have osteoporosis, I want you to go ahead and try this time rounding your spine. If you do, keep with the straight spine, no rounding. Or try the rounding here. You can go ahead and hang your head. That should feel really nice on that lower back. And roll up. And one more time, either way. Hinge forward, straight or round. And then we come up nice and slow. All right, let's get into it. Grab your weights. Coming to the edge of our chair. We'll try to stay here for most of the workout. Helps keep that core engaged as well. Bend the elbows so weights are in front of us. We're going to push out and then bring them in. Core engaged, push straight out towards me and bring it in. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. From here, we come into a bicep curl. Palms are facing each other, so we're hammer curl. Slow and controlled. We have 4 more like this, and then we put those 2 moves together. Okay, a little shakeout break. Here we go. We push out, bring it in, drop, hammer curl. Ooh, hello, those biceps just fired up. Getting right into it. You want to wait? That's a challenge for you to increase your muscle mass and your bone density. We want to see improvements, but not so much that you struggle with it and lose your form. So that's why we always start with light weights and increase as we get stronger. Let's do 2 more. And last one. And lower down. Nice work. Weights are coming onto the legs. So upper body gets a break. Now we work the lower body. Just holding on to the weights so they don't roll off. We're seated up tall, core engaged. It means belly buttons into the spine. And we alternate with a leg lift here. So we're adding that additional resistance. This is working our quads, our hip flexors, and our lower abs. We have 4 more. Okay, now just the right leg comes out to the side and in. Torso doesn't twist. It all stays the same. Hips and shoulders square towards me. You can lift that leg slightly or slide it on the floor. You should be feeling that in your outer hip and glute. 2 more. Directly into the other side. Out and in. For 4. Last 2. And last 1. Putting those 2 moves together in our combination, alternating sides, we lift up, we take it out to the side, bring it back in, and lower. Challenging move, so you can always leave it on the floor if you need to. Continue to sit up tall. Hips are doing the work. Core is helping. We have 4 more. And last one. And shake that out. Well done. Coming into our triceps, we are going to take them overhead into a tricep extension. You can always use 1 weight here, keeping the biceps close to the ears. Down and lift. Continue to keep that core engaged. only thing that's moving is that elbow joint. You got it. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Introducing some shoulder work, keeping your weights pressed together. Drop them to one shoulder. We come up, drop them to the other shoulder. If you're pushing your weights together, you're also working your chest muscles. A little clicking is okay, as long as it's not painful. And last one. And a little shakeout break if you need it. Again, maybe you drop to one weight. Maybe increase your weight. Let's put those two moves together. So we have one tricep. Down to the right shoulder. Push it back up. One tricep. Down to the left shoulder. Nice work. I know you're feeling it. We just have one more each side. And lower and down. Nice work, my friends. We get a little break here. Let's go ahead and put the weights back on top of those thighs. Heel and toe raises. So first we have the heel raise. Again, allow the legs to lift the weight. So loosen the grip on the weights. Release the shoulders. We lift the heels and lower down. Up and down. Big range of motion here, as much as you can, squeezing the calf muscles. If it cramps up, just give it a quick point and flex, and it should ease up. For 3, 2, and 1. Now let's lift the toes up and down. Again, try to lift as high as you can here. This move is so important for our mobility and range of motion. Helps us keep from tripping, and so we can come into a squat position as well. Lift, almost give a little hold there at top. For 4. Last 2. And last 1. You know the drill, let's put those two together. We lift the heels, rock back, lift the toes. I know it looks and seems easy, but if you're really putting the effort in, you're really going to feel that movement. Calf muscles are really important for knee strength and balance. Three, and 2. Last one. Let's get into our core. I'm going to put one weight down for now. Make sure you're at the edge of your chair or haven't slid back like I have. Hold the one weight on both sides. What we're going to do here is really, again, engage that core. Think about a rib to hip connection, tightening everything in. We're going to lean back, maybe tapping your back to the back of the chair, using the strength from your tummy. We come back up. Spine stays straight. Inhale as you lean back. Exhale as you come forward. So we're just tipping straight back. Nice job. It's not an easy one. Can you give me 4 more? Even if you just go back an inch or two, that's great. We'll get you stronger. Last one. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I know I'm going to have to repeat this in our combination. But until then, working the front of the shoulders, weight comes into one hand. We're going to swing it up, switch hands, and it swings back to our side. So even though we've got a swing and a little momentum, we're still going to have movement controlled. Pass, reach down, and pass. Check in with your form here. Are we sitting up tall? Are our shoulders down and back? Is our core engaged? You got it. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. You know the drill. As the weight comes back, we lean back and tap our back. Let's go. We pass, lean back. Oh my, that got harder, didn't it? You can always go back. The weight at your chest by bringing it forward. We're increasing that lever, which increases the intensity. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, my friends. A little shakeout. Grab your weight again. And we're going to do a seated deadlift. So our feet come a little bit closer, about hip width, all the way at the end of our chair. And we are going to hinge forward from the hips, reaching down with a straight spine. So we're in a seated position. So in order to engage your glutes, your butt, I need you to think about squeezing those butt muscles together. So we simply hinge forward without rounding your back. So when your back wants to start to round is when you know you've gone far enough. Squeeze the butt muscles to come up. I don't want you to use your lower back here. So we reach down, straight spine, squeeze the butt muscles, and come up. Again, this might look different for everyone. Maybe you're just reaching a few inches. Most important here, squeeze that tush. We have 3, 2, and last one. Second move in this combination is a row. We're going to stay in that hinge forward position, and then we row the elbows back. So it's like we're pulling up a pair of pants. Click side view, elbows back. We're working the back of the shoulders and the upper back here. Slow and control. Final 3, 2, and 1. And come on up. Let's put those two together. Here we go. Hinging forward from the hips. Elbows come back. Release them back down. Squeeze the butt. And lift the torso up. And hinge. Elbows back. Squeeze and lift. Bonus points if you squeeze your butt the whole time. Nice work. We have 2 more. Okay. Getting into some shoulder work. Arms are long by our knees. Again, shoulders down and back. And we're going to alternate hands with a front raise here. So even though we're working the shoulders, I want you to think about keeping your shoulders pressed down away from your ears. And let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Still alternating sides. High pull, bring the elbow back. Weight comes to about like the armpit and back to the front. Pull it back and front. Nice high pull. And last one. Hello, shoulders. All right, let's put those two together. Front as the other elbow pulls back. Looks like this. It's kind of like a bow and arrow. Lift both, pull it back and down. You're correct if you're feeling that in the core as well. Tough stuff, guys. I know it. You can always do one side at a time. Shoulder's gonna break after this. One more each side. And release, shake that out. Tough stuff, I know. Let's give the upper body a break, going back to the lower body. Again, scooting to the edge of your chair. Feet are gonna come together, and then we're gonna butterfly the legs out to the side. Weights are coming above the knees. And here, we're gonna work the inner thigh, squeezing the legs together and opening back out. So squeeze and open. Again, hands are just holding the weight so they don't roll away, but I want the legs to absorb the extra weight here. Reminiscent of the Thigh Master. You got it. Let's go 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Okay, next move in that combination, we come back to the butterfly position. And I really want you to think about turning out from the hip. So sometimes you kind of need to squeeze your butt again. Turning out from the hip, and then we're going to extend that leg. So it's not forward. Think about opening up. So you want to see the inside of your ankle and put it down. Keeping the hips externally rotated. This is challenging, I know, because we're working a different position. But so good for the hips and the inner thighs. You got it. Core is strong, so the back's not taking over. I know there's a lot to remember. Are we ready to put those two together? Here we go. Knees together, out to the side, lift one leg and down. Knees together, open up, one leg and down. Keep breathing. Keep moving your body. You can always lose the weight if you need to as well. Embrace the shake if you're shaking. One more each side. And come together, a little shake out, maybe another quick windshield wiper just to release any tension in those hips. Woo! Okay, last move before we get to cool down. One arm at a time. Hammer hold, so palm facing in. We're gonna cross the body so the elbow is close to that waist. And then we open it up to the side. Cross and open, working that rotator cuff. So forearm stays parallel to the floor the whole time. 3 more like this. Next move, we come out and in. Extending to the side about shoulder height, and then tuck that elbow if you can behind you, squeezing that upper back. 4 more, then we switch to the other side. Here we go. Palm in, cross, and open. Other hand can stay on the thigh or relax at the side, whatever works for you. You can also put the weight down, but it is good to help with grip strength. For 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Extend to the side and bring it in. Almost there, guys. 4. We're going to put those 2 moves together in that combination on each side, then we're done. Okay, starting with the left. Here we go. Cross, open, extend to the side, back in. Last thing you have to do, stay with me. We have 3 more. And last one. Last side. Open, extend, elbow in. You got this. Super strong shoulders. 3 more. And last one. My goodness, well done. Put your weights down. And let's stretch that out. Let's cool it down, beginning with our shoulders. Right arm out to the side. Gently pull the arm back, stretching the front of the shoulder. Let's bring it in front, grabbing either above or below the elbow joint. Give it a nice hug in, and then push that shoulder down. While we're here, go ahead and give me some wrist circles, releasing any tension there. And reverse. Release the left arm, comes back out to the side. And then I want you to tuck it in back. So the back of your hand is pressed the small of your back. Again, drop the shoulder down, relaxing it here, feeling that stretch in front this time. And while we're here, again, sitting up tall, let's drop the ear towards the shoulder. So you should feel a really nice stretch all the way down the side of your neck, all the way through the shoulder, down the arm. Big inhale here. And exhale. And lift the head and release the arm. Other side, bring it up. Gently pull back here, stretching the chest and the front of the shoulder. And we hug it in nice and close. Shoulder comes down, wrist circles. And reverse. Out to the side again. Bending at the elbow, arm comes behind. Lower the shoulder. And this time, right ear comes towards the right shoulder. Again, big inhale. And exhale. Lift the head and shake that arm out. At the edge of our chair, I want you to extend your legs forward, And take your left leg, again, externally rotating it and crossing at the ankle. So we have one knee pointed to the ceiling, one knee is kind of to the side or to the corner. From here, hold onto your chair, hinge forward from your hips for a little stretch, keeping your spine straight. So you can feel this in a couple different places depending on your flexibility. You might feel it in your hamstring, on the bottom leg. You might feel it in your hip, on the top leg. Might feel a nice little stretch in the lower back. Wherever you feel it, breathe into it. Big inhale. And exhale. Lift the chest and let's switch sides. Extend. And then externally rotate from your right leg. Hinging forward, straight spine, no rounding. If you're flexible and you feel secure enough, you could drop your hands towards the floor to get a deeper stretch. Like I say, you do you, whatever you're comfortable with. Big inhale. And exhale. And we lift the chest and shake the legs out, coming back to our windshield wipers. We drop to the side, through center, and drop to the other side. Last time, drop those knees and hold. Again, maybe feeling a stretch in that hip. Maybe around your knees, and that's okay too. And other side, drop the knees and hold. And we come back to center. Reach your hands towards me, flexing at the wrist, fingers pointed towards the floor and elbows are straight. A little stretch in that bicep, shoulders are down. From here, keep the wrists flexed, take it out to the side, open up that chest. Again, you're feeling it in the chest and the biceps, maybe your back, maybe your triceps. Pull the arms wide, flip the palms to the back, thumbs down. Try to keep those elbows straight. From here, flip the palms back to the ceiling, and we lift the arms and drop the right arm down, fingertips reaching towards the back, elbow towards the ceiling for the tricep stretch. And then let's switch sides. Fingertips crawling towards the back, elbow towards the ceiling. Continue to sit up tall. Inhale and exhale. Release the arms, and like we started, coming back into that wide position so we can stretch those inner thighs. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, plant those feet. Reach forward towards me with a straight spine. If you can keep a straight spine, maybe you can still lower your arms. Again, everyone's going to be different. And come back up. Again, inhale. Exhale, reach forward. Stop when your hips tell you to. Maybe lower your arms. And then you're staying there with a straight spine if you have osteoporosis. If not, go ahead and round that back. Releasing any tension there in that lower back. If you're rounded, you're going to slowly roll up. And again, one more time. And exhale forward. And roll it up nice and slow. Toe heel in. Couple shoulder rolls, releasing any other tension there. I'm so proud of you guys. It was not an easy workout, especially for a seated one. This was by recommendation. I love hearing what you guys are looking for. Someone said, I want a full body, half an hour strength training workout. So here you go. Seated. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale down. I hope you feel amazing. Please let me know in the comments how you enjoyed this video and if you have any other recommendations. Also wanted to give a shout out that I have a new website, seniorshape.com. You can find me there too. Different way to Support Senior Shape and watch the videos, connect with each other with a new merch shop as well. See you next time.